Hello, lovely viewers. It's me, Kelly, again. I'm back at you today with a different type of video. I have a bunch of dark red inks here today, fountain pen inks. I also have my fancy Dalgona coffee. What am I trying to say? Basically, my mom just asked me if I had any dark reds, which I do. So I kind of was inspired to do like a little swatch type of thing. I don't want to do a top-down camera because I just want to talk to you guys while I'm doing it, because there are no rules right now. So right here I have a Hobonichi Techo A6 that I'm keeping in this cover that I bought in Japan. It's a Mina Peroan. I got it a couple years ago when I was in Japan. It was the cover. I remember that I had it out in our really shitty little Airbnb that we had in Shinjuku, and when I woke up in the morning, right next to this beautiful cover outside of its plastic was like a wet spot from the air conditioning in this little room, and it almost ruined this cover, but it didn't get close enough. Anyway, that was my like horror story. So right now I have a J. Herbin, which is now just Herbin, glass dip pen. This is my best friend for testing inks, and then I'm just going to go through these. So the first one I thought of when she asked me was this little bottle of Rouge Grenat, also by Herbin. Oh, I think it's, I always tell customers it's the blood of your enemies, and then they go, that's rad, and buy it. It is a beautiful dark red. So how is everybody doing? I always like to do this after I dip it. I don't know why I do that, but I feel like it makes the ink go down on the pen more. I don't actually know. Rouge Grenat. Actually, the reason that I'm making this video in the first place is because I'm feeling ultra weird today. Due to what's going on in the world. I don't know, I mean, I think everybody's there right now. What even is happening? All right, so I've got that little guy. Next up, I think I'll do this. I almost forgot I had this. A customer actually gave this to me. Adam, I remembered his name. Yes, I'm the best. Adam was a regular at the shop, and I don't remember, one time we were talking about I think because Red Dragon, we were selling it in an 80 milliliter bottle, and he was like, yeah, I'll bring you a sample, and he totally did, because he's the best. So, God, that is a gorgeous color. It's more of a, I would say Rouge Grenat is a lot darker, and Red Dragon has a little more like oranginess to it. This vial, I cannot dip the pen in all the way, so I have to kind of do that a little bit. Yeah, he gave me like an actual glass vial, and I felt all fancy. Let's see, Red Dragon. How do you guys feel about red fountain pen ink? Honestly, there's some that I feel are too, what's the word? Too like red, like fire engine red, like primary red. I really prefer these darker ones, so I'm happy my mom suggested it. And then this right here is a little piece of history and also tells you how much I don't use all of my ink. It is the first bottle of ink I bought after I started working at Oblation. It's Adzuki Ito from Kyono Oto, which I've recently discovered with one of my coworkers. We were discussing inks the other day, and it occurred to us that Kyono Oto is quite a dry brand. Hey Ma, you're allowed to say hi. She's not saying hi. She doesn't want to ruin it. She's fine. Also, my mom's doing really well. She hasn't had to go out to do anything because I'm the shopper. You can say hi. She's not paying attention to me. That's fine. So we have Adzuki Ito Kyono Oto. Next to these other ones, it's looking a little on the purple side. Anyway, I kind of went off on a tangent there. My coworker and I were discussing Kyono Oto, and people had commented to me before saying they were a particularly dry ink, and I didn't really understand what they were saying, but it totally is. I have Koke Ito in one of my Lammies, and I was like, yeah, sometimes it doesn't, it's got kind of a hard start, or it doesn't quite feel right. And she was like, yeah, that's what happens when she tries to use it in her Kaweco fountain pen. But then I have this Pilot Custom 74, which, by the way, one of my favorite pens of all time. And I have Bengara Ito, which is a Kyono Oto special one from Kyoto that Lexi, who is the coworker I'm talking about, got for me in Japan when she went to Kyoto. It's this whole thing. So this writes like butter. It's really smooth. The ink comes out nicely. But when it's, maybe if it's in a gold nib, it's better somehow. I don't really know. Anyway, off the tangent here. So we've got 2 more inks to go. One is Noel from Diamine Ink Vent 2019, which, yes, now you can officially get full-sized bottles, which I know that that's good, but I just feel like a liar because I told customers, because at the time when we were selling the Ink Vent calendar, you could only get these inks in the Ink Vent calendar. But now that was just a lie, because now you can. Thanks, Diamine, for making me look bad. But it's fine. No hard feelings. So this is called Noel. Did I say that already? It has this gorgeous, like, sheen to it. No. I can't write with this. Noel. Diamine Ink Vent 2019, which feels like roughly 5,000 years ago. All right. It's gonna bug me that 4 of these fit on one page of the A6, and this last one is gonna go on a different page, and it's like kind of annoying. This one is also from the Ink Vent. It's called Mulled Wine. I think it's kind of similar to Adzuki Ito, but let's just take a look-see. So the reason why Adzuki Ito was my first fountain pen ink I bought at Oblation was because it means, Ito means color, and Adzuki is like it's red beans. Like if you've ever had Daifuku, which is like mochi. If you don't know what mochi is, it's like the rice, squishy rice dessert. I don't really know how to describe it, pounded rice. So it's in this like weird squishy texture. So daifuku is mochi with red bean paste inside of it, which is delicious, by the way. And I love red bean paste, so I was like, oh my god, there's an ink named after Adzuki. I have to have it. So here we are now. Mulled wine that is kind of similar. Adzuki Ito is a little bit darker than mulled wine. And don't worry, I'll show you guys when this is all said and done here. Diamine Ink Vent 2019. I've been noticing more people doing fountain pen, specifically fountain pen videos or ink videos, and that's exciting to me, and it kind of motivated me to do this one. See, the other reds I have, I feel like are more, what's the word? Well, what I was trying to say earlier was when the red is more bright, then I'm less inclined to write with it. I would say the exception to that is Bishamonten by Pilot, 100th anniversary Pilot Iroshizuku ink. Bishamonten is gorgeous. It's kind of like Momiji, but it has that golden sheen to it, like even more than Momiji does. And then Star Ruby, of course, is a gorgeous red. It's kind of like candy almost. So I'm gonna open this up here. This, okay. Prepare yourself. This is something I did. These, at the time, these were all of the inks that I own. I know it's insane. And my friend Janda was, when he saw this, he was like, you didn't label any of those. And I was like, yeah, that's because I've labeled and like done swatches a million times, and I just wanted a place where I could see it all at once. But he does make a point that now that it's all said and done, I don't actually know what some of them are. Like this one down here might be mulled wine, but I don't actually know. But I think I've got all the colors I need for this particular color comparison. So some of these are still drying. Rouge Grenat, we're looking at you. Here is the final product. So, which one do you think Mom should put in her Pilot Vanishing Point? I'm leaning towards Rouge Grenat or Noel for her. Anyway, I guess that's it. I guess that's all I needed to talk about. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.